Hi there, Sandra here from createinspain. About a year or so ago, I guess, I purchased for myself this Tim Holtz stamping placement thingy. Stamping platform, I think it's called, thinking about it. And yes, I'm happy with it. It's fine, it does the job. It is a fairly heavy piece of equipment, however. And previously I'd done a couple of videos on alternatives to having this type of thing, both for the fact that, not everyone uses that type of thing all the time and don't necessarily want to pay out a lot of money for it. And also because, well, if you've got an alternative and you can fudge it, why not? So putting this one aside, I was in my local supermarket today and I saw something and I thought, aha, this is something that pretty much most people can get their mitts on, I reckon. It is a clipboard. See, just a normal clipboard. Now this one I got in Aldi and it's nice and sturdy. This is plastic, it's not card. All right, so it is wipeable. It's going to last a fair length of time, I would think. I haven't taken the sticker off of it yet. It has the spring clip if you want to attach anything to it, and you can also use it with the top here pulled out. You can attach a pencil, I guess that's what that's for. Can't think of anything else before. And it even comes with a piece of elastic so you can keep it closed if that's what you want to do. Inside there was, in fact, I've already taken it off, let me show you, a little piece here which went on this inside corner. I don't want it there, so I just pulled it off. It comes off easy enough. So my thought was, why on earth couldn't you use something like that? Now it has a couple of advantages. One of them is it's nowhere near as heavy. So how would I actually prep this to be used as a stamping platform? To be honest, it's so easy. It is a doddle. I have here a piece of craft foam which is probably 2mm thick. And all I'm going to do is just slot it on there and let it stay there. Have a piece of paper. Now, if I was doing it on an actual card, then I wouldn't want to clip it with that. Hang on, let me just zoom out a bit. There we go. I wouldn't want to do that because it could leave impressions on the card. But from this point of view, I will do. Now, I have here a stamp which is a purchase stamp. It's not one that I've made. So you can't just say, this will work because you made your own stamp. I didn't make this one. I'm going to put my stamp down here, anywhere will do, and pick it up. You can see it still has some ink left on it. So I've got a normal Memento black ink pad, and I just go over it very lightly and then stamp it. Press over the area where my stamp is, or where I think it is, and you can see that I've stamped my image. Not quite done it quite far enough over there maybe, so perhaps I need to press more. Yeah, I need to press a bit more there. Now the only disadvantage this has is that it isn't transparent, but other than that I don't see of a great problem. Now as you can see, I obviously haven't inked it up really well, so I need to stamp it again, and so I would do my usual fairly decent coverage of my ink pad, I think, and then just press around the entire thing. And as you can see, I have a perfectly stamped image there in exactly the same spot, no problem whatsoever. I've cut my folder in half with nothing more than a stainless steel ruler, although I used a longer one than this, and a decent craft knife. So I would recommend that you mark it up first, and if you're prone to slipping, mark it up over a piece of masking tape. The masking tape will help the ruler stay in place while you're actually cutting so you get a straight line. If you do get it a little bit ragged on the edges, you can always sand it down with a piece of sandpaper if you've got some to hand, a sanding block. Or failing that, you can always put some decorative tape and wrap it around the whole edge. So this is the one that I will be using most of the time, but it's a good size. It's very light, it's not taking up my entire desk, and it's going to be a bit easier. So on the inside, I found I had some sheets of self-adhesive foam, and I've used that. I cut some 1 centimetre pieces to go along the outer edge to give me that corner to put a piece of paper in if I need to. Now this isn't actually a squared off piece of paper particularly, but I can put it in there, and unless my stamp picks it up, because the stamp is sticky, it's not really going to go anywhere. Now if I'm really concerned about keeping it in place, then I can always put some self-adhesive spray on the back of the card, and that won't be a problem. Or I could, in fact, with this one, choose to get some magnetic sheet and make this a magnetic one. No, maybe not. So I'm going to take another stamp, and this time I'm going to go for some flowers. Pop that on there. Pick it up. And let's see how this is working. I'm anticipating it's going to work pretty well. Just press that down. Yeah, I've got a pretty good stamp there, but well, maybe I'm not satisfied with it and I want to do it again. Perfect. So that's it. That's my little tip for today to save you lots of money and to make your crafting life easier. Take care now.